no one's talking about you guys as the favorites.
We're not. We're not the favorites. But we're going to be a problem. We're going to be a problem. We're going to be dangerous. The team is set up in a way that is very, very dangerous. We have a lot of shooting. We have a lot of playmakers and ball handlers. We have a lot of defenders. We can switch. We have an incredible big that can space the floor and be a problem defensively. We are set up exactly how you need to set up to make a statement.
And this is why, like, MVPs and who the best player in the league, there should be these different categories, because when you look at this game, he's doing something different in every situation. You have him posting up, you have him ducking in, right? You have him fast break, you have him ISO, you have him pick and roll. Like, he's playing a full game of domination. Like, when you're looking at him like, all right, how do I guard him? And then you just watch the highlight, and he's running the pick and roll, catching the switch, ISOing, backing the little guy up, bully ball, fast break layup, pushing the break, making the pass. Like, he's doing every single thing there is to do in a basketball game to try to get a win. That's you can't put that on stats.
Okay.
What if I told you that the most impressive two-way player in the NBA today is a guy who's rarely talked about? Over the years, we've become so accustomed to his consistent dominance that he's almost become an afterthought to the basketball community on a wide scale. Obviously, I'm talking about the Greek freak, Giannis Antentokounmpo. SGA is enjoying his time in the spotlight as his Thunder sit atop of the mountain. Although Nikola Jokic certainly isn't the poster child of the media, he certainly gets a lot of love from hardcore fans and some YouTubers. Victor Wembanyama is being celebrated as the future of the league. Luka Doncic is demanding tons of attention as the face of the league's most famous franchise. And even Anthony Edwards gets a lot of shine for his charisma and his immense confidence that reminds us of many of the greats before him. And then, just sitting there, quietly doing what he does every year, which is embarrass the opponent on a nightly basis, is Giannis. He won his first and only championship in 2021 with one of the most incredible closeout games that we've ever seen in the NBA Finals. And although that was the highlight of his career, since then, he's finished third or fourth in the MVP voting every single season. He's finished in the top 10 of the DPOI voting for 7 years straight, while putting up offensive numbers that very few have ever achieved. Since he acquired his first ring, he's been averaging 30.5 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 6.1 assists on a remarkable 58.3% shooting from the field. That's an MVP-worthy stat line for an individual season. But again, he's been doing that over a 5-year stretch. About a week ago, in a victory over Chicago, he nearly had a 41-point triple-double. And then last night, in an overtime victory over the Hornets, he suddenly transformed into Magic Johnson, as he had 25 points, a whopping 18 assists, and 7 rebounds on 67% shooting. Many of us are acting like it's a two-man race in the conversation of the best player in the NBA, but neither of those guys are the elite defensive force that Giannis is. As a guy who's soon to turn 31 years old, he still has plenty of years to add to his already stacked resume of accolades and awards. Yet for some reason, many of us treat him like a has-been. When I recently made my video on Nikola Jokic, talking about how we take him for granted due to the fact that many people think he's boring, a lot of viewers in the comments were quick to say that Giannis is even more slept on. And honestly, they might just be right. Even after a couple desperate moves from their unstable organization, Giannis has got his Bucks to an 8-5 start, while putting up these dominant two-way numbers. Yet many people don't even consider him as a top 3 MVP candidate. Even through an era of super teams, Giannis has been keeping his team competitive year in and year out as the lone superstar of his squad. Some may say he's an underachiever, But when this is your pile of accomplishments as you're entering your early 30s, I gotta admit, it's hard for me to see it that same way. But maybe that's just me. What are your opinions on the Greek Freak? Does he get the proper credit he deserves? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks to all the members for keeping this channel afloat. I definitely would have found another job by now if you guys were not supporting me through these tough algorithm changes. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.